But you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living on my...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he's certainly coming off a very tough rookie campaign, but he showed flashes of why he was the #1 overall pick. Now starting over in year 2 with a brand new coaching staff, I expect Bryce Young to show the world his talents in full.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Got a man. That's Leggett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Hey, check Mega.
A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now second and 3. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Ready.
Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. In motion left, that's Thielen. Here's Young. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now Young. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And the slot man goes in motion left. Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Ready?
3rd down, Young from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he's looking to bounce back after an injury-riddled season a year ago. Herbert, obviously one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but that doesn't do you any good when you're standing on the sidelines wearing a baseball cap. If this team's ever going to reach their full potential, they've got to find a way to keep him upright. And with his new head coach, Jim Harbaugh, in the fold, they'll do exactly that. They'll have a chance to win a lot of games with Justin Herbert on the field.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Now inside the 25. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Young. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Check Fury. Let's go.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. Fight and throw. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go steal. Here we go.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Young to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out, and the Panthers have retaken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
That's again complete to Palmer. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Herbert running left off the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Young now. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. The tight end in motion right. Young. It's caught by Sanders. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young will set to throw. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Ready?
To throw, Young. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Let's go.
Young to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Set. Go.
Young to throw it. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little.
Touchdown! Xavier Legette in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Troy Hill picks him, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. and he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On play action, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them to 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Left side here to Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Ready.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen from 21 yards away. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Second down in the yard. Herbert now. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now it's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. They run once more with Edwards. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. This is caught, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will shrink to 6. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. A give for Edwards running right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
In motion, the tight end. Young working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A little juke. And yet again, a nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw to Dissly. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. Down to about the 37.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Play action. It's Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey from 21 yards away. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Here we go, set.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, Young from the gun. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Young to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
On for the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 2, 1:08 to go. Herbert, and they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Herbert to throw. Pass complete. Hurst.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So what a finish here. They maneuver to the outskirts of his range, Charles. He steps up, drills it from long distance.
That was no gimme. I like that expression, outskirts of his range. Look, the kickers that I've met, all they want is a chance. And I think he knew this one was good the second it left his foot.
Okay, ready? Ready. Set, cut.
One last shot for Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play. This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.